The first design element I chose was the all-female casting. As an audience member and a female, this impacted me because I realized how females are often misrepresented in theater, and they're often casted as the slut or the whore. Um, and I really thought that having an all-female cast, and especially females playing men, that was really taking the next step in showing that we've moved on from the stereotypical roles that women have played in the past plays, in the past um, periods of time where females were actually viewed as the slut or the whore outside of plays. Even just in everyday life, females were still viewed like that. And this made me feel more empowered, especially seeing these females take on the male role and seeing them how they could take something that was supposed to be intended for a strong man and to change that concept of a strong man to a strong woman. And question 2, the design element contributed to the storytelling of the play. I do admit that I was confused at first with the all-female casting, but I definitely think that as the play went on, I understood that, like, the costume choices, because I was not aware that there would be no males in the play at first, but the costume choices did help me realize that these females playing the men were just as strong as what a man could do. The second design element that I chose from the play Vinegar Tom, the second design element I chose from Vinegar Tom was the costume change. All the women at the end, how they had taken their hair down, even the ones who did play the role of the man, they took their hair down. They let it. There were it was the long hair, the undone blouse, the tighter clothing. That costume change really, and the song, especially with the song, really made me realize how women were viewed at that time. Like, going back to my first point, as an audience member, it was one of the more enjoyable parts of the play. It was kind of the comic relief, I guess you would say. I do think this play was one of the more serious plays that we've had, and I think that element at the end of the costume change and the song was definitely more comedic relief for me as an audience member. And this design contributing to the story of the play, I really do not believe it contributed a lot to the play, considering they kind of lost me. I mean, I did enjoy the comedic relief they provided, but they did lose me after the changing of the costumes and the letting down of the hair and the tighter clothing. The song, I do understand why that they put that in there, kind of to make a parody out of the way the women were treated. But I still do not believe that it contributed much to the storytelling of the play.